welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
He'll get this out wide.
Mayfield's pass complete to Sterling Shepard. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
We'll go again here with Irving. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Keyshawn Nixon on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. The 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd down at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And it's a big play there for his 1st catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
We'll go play action with Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now Jacobs, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Love. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
In motion goes Dobbs. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
McManus's kick is good, and the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return is Sean Tucker. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. The handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Buccaneers.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He takes off.
Mayfield scrambles from the pocket. A gain of 21 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. That's caught outside by Otten.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, or a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. On the ground, it's Irving. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
3rd down and 9. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This one will be from 37 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs go out to a 10-3 lead.
Packers 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. And the defense not going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Love. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Number 1 rule of throwing the ball out to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers move out in front by the score of 17-3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
3rd and long. Love to throw. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now Love, moving outside the pocket, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
For a Green Bay Packer.
It wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Packers first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Love quickly out to Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's hoping to come away with a touchdown result.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. the bootleg. It's Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, it is 2nd and 9. Here's Love to throw. This is caught at the 2. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kalijah Kancey gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Packers 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Godwin working the right side. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again.
Mayfield's pass complete to Chris Godwin. A 6-yard
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second,
at the
as they'll stop
41-yard
it
line.
just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Irving. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun. It's Bug. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Our throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Packers.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but You have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Packers 13.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run with Irvin, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Irvin. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throw on the run is complete, and he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 21, here's second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Third and 10. To throw is Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This is Irving, and a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
2nd and inches. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. To the left side. To Godwin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
On first down, here's Irving. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9. at their 49-yard line.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That one complete to Watson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taking.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Love to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
That's a gain of 4.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing on second down, Love. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Now right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try to run for it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they pick it up. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Packers.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's 3rd and 11.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Lambeau Field.